Hello everyone, and welcome back in another episode of Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. Well, where to start? Last time we finished. Oh, I like the touch of the painting being not completely straight. Makes the room, all of them, actually. It makes the room feel more credible. Yeah, so last time we beat the Paintress and we finished Act 2. A lot of revelations, and we woke up 16 years before in an adult Alicia's body. Somehow. So, something happened. Yesterday I wanted to listen to Une Vie à t'aimer, the song that plays when you start the Renoir fight in the monolith. A Life Loving You is the title in French. And then I started listening to the lyrics, and then I went to actually look at the lyrics. And then I ended up going back through basically most of my videos of my playlist, through all cutscenes involving Renoir, Maël, Alicia, Verso, and things started to click. So there are still quite a lot of things I'm not sure of. I guess to a certain extent it's normal because we don't have all the answers yet, I guess, at this point. But I think I got a better idea of the story now, which, because I'm playing those twice a week, basically, every 3-4 days, for 2 hours, 3 hours at a time. It's definitely different. If I was not recording, I would binge play it in a week or something. But then all the details are very fresh in your mind, right? Because I'm doing it in such a long time span, I'm not really used to it, and I realized by rewatching those cutscenes that I forgot a lot of details that sometimes I noted right on the spot. And I had so many things to note. The Eiffel Tower is here, and it's not broken. Wow. Okay. So I should have taken notes yesterday. Yeah, it took me 3 hours going through all of this, rewatching, thinking about stuff. So where I'm at in my understanding of the story, maybe I'm completely wrong again, but that's where I'm at currently. So I believe the curator and the paintress. The curator is Renoir, and the paintress is Aline, the mother of Verso and Alicia, of course. And they are Verso died in the fire of the mansion. I completely forgot all those snippets we've seen of him burning inside the mansion. We saw one after the Paintress, I think. But I forgot we saw stuff like that way before. In Act 1. In Act 1 there was I think the very first vision Maël had at the camp. She's holding a birthday cake. And we can actually see behind her, on her right is Gustave, on her left is Verso. I completely slipped, and we also saw Verso killing I believe, someone that looked like adult Alicia here. Or I don't know, a girl, but like a woman, not a young girl. Like with his sword and laying her on the ground in front of the. I believe in front of the monolith that I believe was displaying 0-0. Not sure. A lot of things are still vague and hazy, but. So, if I understood correctly, Verso died. And this story is really all about grief and the grief of the parents. And the mother, like, had the power to paint life, and she taught that to Renoir, the father, during their life. And to overcome her grief, she started, like, painting life, and so she painted the Renoir we were interacting with, the one that was looking like a normal human, that we fought a few times, and we destroyed in the monolith. I believe she painted him as her version of Renoir, and she painted the young Alicia, which I'm not sure why the young Alicia was. Why would she paint her daughter in such a terrible state? Like, young Alicia was. She couldn't speak. She was still like hurt with the flames and such. If you were powerful enough to paint your husband, like she did for Renoir, why not make Alicia without her suffering? And there is, like, during the. And then comes Maël, and I believe Maël is another. I don't think anyone is real. I think we are all dead, basically. I mean, not dead, but fictional characters, all painted by the paintress, and maybe by Renoir as well. But Renoir the creator, not Renoir the one that we interacted with. So yeah, I don't understand why she would paint her daughter as the suffering version of her daughter. But when we were fighting the paintress, there was one comment I think I saw in the replay that I didn't catch live, where she attacks Maël and she says, "It's your fault I lost him. You should have listened to me," or something like that, implying Alicia was at fault for burning the manor and killing Verso, and the mother is somehow shifting blame on Alicia, despite still probably loving her as her daughter, right, as a mother. So maybe her love made her paint her daughter back, but her hatred for her, because in her mind she's the cause of the death of Verso, she painted her in a vicious way, like in the suffering state. I don't know. That's very vague still, but that's kind of where I'm at. And then the creator. So she was creating life, right? And the creator, so which was the real Renoir, in my thoughts at least. He wants, and that's from the song Une vie à t'aimer, the song that was during the last Renoir fight we had. The lyrics are pretty explanatory that basically to him, he still loves the paintress Aline so much, and he kind of lost her to the grief and to her painted world. So he has been seeking to destroy the world and killing everyone, right? Because, I mean, they are not alive. It's just paintings. And he has been wanting to destroy this world and kill everyone to get his wife back. And obviously the Renoir that is like human looking, that was painted by the paintress, is the version of Renoir, that the ideal version of the paintress, which is a Renoir that protects her, right? That's why he was trying to stop us. That's what I think I understood. And so yeah, so the truth was that the paintress was trying to protect every one of her creations, so every human in Lumiere basically, from being killed by the curator, by Renoir. But her power was less and less every year, so she could not protect everyone. So she decided to protect only those from age 0 to age whatever, how high she could go in terms of population. And the monolith was her way to warning people, okay, everyone above 33, I will not be able to protect you, so this is your last year. So why was the creator only trying to kill everyone once every year? I don't know, maybe a ritual or something. But we saw that as soon as we killed the paintress, everyone died, including Mael, obviously. I mean, they didn't die, right? They just disappeared. And it explains a lot of stuff as well. Why Verso was so sad and melancholic during the whole paintress fight and after. It was not just killing his mother. Obviously, that was incredibly sad for him. And that scene was very touching, even upon rewatching it. But he knew that he was condemning everyone to disappear. Monoko knew as well. I think I've seen somewhere. I don't know if there is a painting here of the family actually. Maybe there is. No, there is not. I think Monoko is the dog. Is like the painted version of the dog of the family. And I think I've read somewhere that it's actually the dog of the studio. Yeah, what was it? I think I read that the Monoko song that plays when you meet him, the first time when you fight him. It's like wow, wow, bow, wow, stuff like that. Sounds like that. Like very Vocaloid electronics. I think, don't quote me on that. I think I read that it's actually the dog of the studio that we saw on the. I don't know whose dog it is, but he is there on the photo of the studio that they made into a painting inside the Manor. I think they recorded that the sound of that dog and like made it go through Vocaloid. If that's true, that's very, very cool. But yeah, Monoko I think was the dog in that painted world. And something I didn't notice either is that on the portrait of the family that we saw during when I think it was when Verso was reading the letter at the end. There was another girl. There was another sister in the family. And I think that's what Claire is. We saw that Alicia here when she woke up, she was called by someone called Claire. I thought it was the mother, but no, the mother is definitely Aline, as I saw in the lyrics of the song. I think Claire might be the other daughter, and Claire is a name we have seen Esquier talk about, I'm fairly sure. So who is Esquier then in that made up world? I'm not sure. And why is, like, what is Mael? So who painted Verso then? That's another question. Who painted Verso back? I think that must be the paintress, right? But who painted Mael? Why would she paint Mael and Alicia? It doesn't make sense to me. So I'm still unclear about Mael and Alicia. And then another thing is, like, why are we seeing Alicia adult 16 years ago? If it was before the Manor burning, I would get it, right? We will maybe relive the accident and then everything will break, but why is she was still, she became an adult after, so when did that family die? I really don't know. So Verso is already dead, right? Because the burning already happened at that point. So we will discover all that, I guess, when I move out of the room, but yeah, that was pretty much all my thoughts, I think. So yeah, I'm obviously I'm probably wrong on quite a lot of stuff still. But what I'm sure of is the fact that, you know, Verso is dead, and the story is mainly about that grief of the parents and how they are handling it. And that's like broke my heart when I understood it better, and rewatching all those cutscenes and the dialogues and like, you know, that Renoir character. Man, I told it from the first day, like, that guy is a sad character. You could feel it in the design, in the song, everywhere. Some of the stuff he says to Verso or Mael is heartbreaking. Yeah, when you know the context, right? So yeah, there we go. Yeah, I guess we can go after all that rambling. I will put timestamp in the video. I guess it's too late if you have been waiting, but there are timestamps if you want to move through sections, including moving out of that rambling. Okay, so we are in... Oh yeah, and another question I have, I'm not sure what and why yet, is there was the fracture. Verso says that after the fracture, the first expedition was there to... not to kill the Paintress, because I imagine the Paintress was not there yet. But I'm not sure. Like, did the whole family die in the burning of their manor? And then she created the whole world, which was the fracture from that. And why was the creator and the Paintress looking so dead? Like, not human, I mean. That I don't understand either. And yeah, so Verso said after the fracture, the first expedition was there to mainly find survivors and bring back members of family that were left on the continent. And at some point, he started getting back to Lumiere, and at some point he went with one of the expedition, but they betrayed him halfway through. So I imagine this is expedition 53 or 9, the one we found traces in Old Lumiere that revealed to Lune and Ciel that Verso was the son of Renoir. I imagine it's this one, maybe? When they found out he was the son of Renoir, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, the chronology of everything is still very confused to me. So
Come along now. I'm in Renoir's atelier.
Renoir's atelier. Okay, where is it? We'll see. Okay, everything is closed though. Oh, that's 33. Why is that 33 here? That wasn't here the first time, I'm fairly sure. Those are cards, right? Is it Ciel? A reference to Ciel? Wait. Did the paintings change? There was a painting of a dog here somewhere. Yeah, there was a painting of a dog. Oh yeah, what? Yeah, and why is the Eiffel Tower still there when the fracture is supposedly already happened? This is very confusing right now. Okay, so do I want to interact with the thing here, or do I want to go down first? Because I couldn't go around and down, so... Well, I guess it's just blocking your way so you don't go where they don't want you to go, right? Okay, so that's right after the fire. Clea can paint as well. But where is Clea in all that story as well? That's another question. They repainted Verso and Mael and Alicia. Where is Clea? Why did she completely disappear? The fact that 33 is here is creepy. Is it like... Yeah, this portrait. This is the one we saw. So there is Monoko, the dog I was talking about. We have Renoir in the paintress, Alicia Verso, and I guess it's Claire on the left, right? That would be my guess. No, poor girl. Okay, so Verso is definitely dead here in this timeline. Oh, it's in... okay, it's in the back. Renoir's atelier. Okay, let's go around, see what's changed. If there is anything interesting. Like, the Eiffel Tower is already wrapped here, so... warped here, sorry. So what gives? I'm not sure. Okay, we are in Paris. But it says, I'm 99% sure it said during Expedition 49 when we arrived here. Wait, actually, let me double check. Yeah, definitely. Sorry about that. It says Monolith Year 49 when that cinematic loaded. That manor.
Quit dawdling. End of the corridor, you know where it is.
So... the chronology is very weird. Clear's harp. Oh, so the harp was Clear. That's why we were finding harps in random places. Oh. That minor, like, yeah. That half note, like loud note, I don't know the right term, but always hits very hard during the song. Nice touch, having Alicia's theme here on the piano. Oh, Noko, okay. And Monoko the third. Okay, Noko was also one of the dog. Yeah, okay. Noko was the son of Monoko. Wow, and SK is there already. The little one in the corner is mine. Ah, she drew the manor. Okay, so they drew... Esquier. Oh wow, they actually do the manor in fire. On fire. That's... brutal. Okay. What did I... What did I open? Did something upstairs. Wait, that's a cool secret. Did the door open somewhere? But where? Not too sure. Sorry, I'm very slow today. I want to take it all in. Something happened. But what? Oh, no. No, here was... I'm afraid to start a cinematic and locking myself out of whatever I have discovered here. Can't find it though. Something changed. The door opened or something. Not sure what though. Okay, well. This is the Siren mermaid. Okay. Visage. I don't want to start something. We are it's already magical here. Wow. Even the ceiling. It's creepy. Yeah, we have the accents on the ceiling. I don't know what opened. That will bug me though. What changed, man? Is there multiple of them? Did I miss one? Yeah, okay, let's go. One more secret I won't find. Sad.
Finally. Our little shadow is awake.
They were painting together. Interesting. This is duelist, right? I think.
Our parents are quite the stubborn pair. They're still fighting each other inside the canvas. He has her imprisoned at the top of the monolith, and she has him trapped beneath. It's a stalemate.
I'm worried. They have been inside the canvas for so long.
They've spent longer than this in other canvases. It's not that dire. Yes, I know. Maman's been in there for quite a while already. And Renoir is wasting time in there, trying to help someone who doesn't want his help. We have more urgent matters to attend to.
Verso is dead, right?
You're as bad as Aline. He's not Verso. He's a painted copy built from our mother's memories.
Okay, so he was there already.
Well, to remember that. Don't roll your eyes at me, sister dear. I know you're not a child, but you're not grown either. And too many in our family have lost all caution and sense of late. Help her do what? Run away and hide? She's already succeeded there. Honestly, if Aline wants to numb herself in the canvas, then let her. Grief is no excuse. We're all grieving. She's a grown woman, and she was the head of the Painters' Council. She failed her responsibilities. I don't have time to coddle her. And before Verso died, she would have said the same. I already have. Aline is more skilled than Renoir, but I've tipped the scales in his favor. I have my pets in place. She who controls chroma controls the canvas. I can't take her chroma, but I can keep it from returning to her. Yes, it's enough. It's just a matter of time. As she weakens, Renoir is able to erase her oldest creations. With the exception of her obscene fake family. She's made them immortal, but luckily, they're also quite useless.
Okay, so... They have been... So we were all just inside the painting, basically. And this is a real world. And that was like 16 years ago, so that means... I don't know if the years in the canvas are the same as outside. I don't think so, right? Because they wouldn't have been able to survive there for 100 years. I mean, 77 years. So... This is a real world, okay. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that explains a lot. It was all a dream version of a story, but done very well, in a way. I don't know. Oh yeah, by the way, it made me think, there was also that sentence that Alicia says. I think it's Alicia, but she cannot speak, so it's a woman's voice. One of the first time Alicia and Renoir come to visit Maëlle when she was sleeping at camp. And I think it's like the thought of Alicia. And we can hear her think like some kind of poem. And she's looking at Maëlle with like tenderness. And she's like, those who know not that they are not. I remember that at the time this sentence hit me. And I completely forgot it afterwards. But it was so obvious. Like, they just said it right there. And I think I even said right after, so are they all dead? So I was kind of right immediately, and then I just forgot it, which is problematic. And I will try to do better in my next playthroughs of other games to adapt to the fact that it takes quite a while to get through those games. But yeah, those who know not that they are not, they have never been anything. They are just creations to help parents' grief, yeah. Okay.
I need you to take care of yourself while I'm gone.
So why is Claire not in the canvas though?
Don't be naive. The world doesn't stop simply because our family is in mourning. The conflict is spreading, and there are things I must do if we painters are to survive. You will do nothing. You're too weak to do anything useful. You'd be a liability. The writers used you against us once before. They won't hesitate to use you again.
Oh, so it's not just the painters. Every artist can create.
I can't promise that I'll make the same choice Verso made.
Oh, that's why. The mother was saying that it was all the fault of Alicia. She was manipulated by the writers in that kind of war they seem to be having in the real world. And Verso sacrificed himself to save her, I guess.
Verso traded his life
Yeah.
for yours. I both love and hate him for that.
Wow.
Although, if you really want to be useful, then enter the canvas and help Renoir. I need him back here sooner rather than later. I'll fight this war alone if I have to, but I'd really rather not. Can you handle that? Lest you forget.
Ah, and that smell,
The reason
then.
those two are in there is because your naivety cost Verso his life.
Wow, Claire is harsh. It breaks my heart every time she does those small noises, and she can't talk. Poor girl.
Good. And repaint your throat when you're in there, before you completely forget how to have a conversation. Lest you forget. Good.
Wow. I don't know what I triggered then. Sorry, I'm still stuck on that. I want to know what I triggered. Here, what could that be? I don't want to leave the manor and miss it, if it makes sense. Let me just check it quickly. Okay, so... Oh, okay, yeah. Apparently there are like four... Yeah, four of those here. The last one, I guess, is somewhere around here. Okay, so apparently it's just to unlock something for to get a record. But you know, I like the music here, so I will try to get it somehow. Not sure where it is though. The last one. I think one is supposed to be missing, so okay, yeah, so apparently the last one is missing, and the last one is missing, and it will be back when we come back to the manor later as part of the game. And this opens some secret somewhere with a record. Okay, sorry for that. I'm not sure, because it's called epilogue. I'm a bit spooked of missing content. So I know there are quite a lot of, like, quite a few switches already activated in the manor during the game, but I was always like, we'll see later, you know. I don't want to spoil myself too much. But when you're getting close to the end of the game, it changes, you know. Anyway, there we go. Childhood canvas, where we used to play. Okay. It was like a playground for the kids as well. And Verso painted the skin monoc. Okay, wow. That's why SK is like the best in the world. And that's why he had the last stone at the very end to make him fly. He had it on him, basically. And that's why he stored wine in him as well. Yeah, it explains so much. Wow. And that's why it was the canvas they went to. That was in 49. The 33 was 16 years later. Yeah, that was Mile. Okay. Wow. Poor girl. Well, I don't know what she did exactly, but it sounded like she was manipulated. So, wow. Poor Alicia.
If we bring Maman out of the canvas, she'll try to return. We must hide the canvas.
Well reasoned. And such a clever hiding spot you've chosen. She'll still find it, but I'm impressed. This only truly ends if you destroy the canvas. And that means stopping the final sliver of Verso's soul from painting. See? That wasn't so hard. Wait, that's Aline's chroma. Stay calm. Don't let it take control of you. Calm, Alicia, or it'll paint over you. What an auspicious start. Well, you're about to be reborn in this world as one of Aline's creations. Have fun. At least this will keep you out of trouble until I get back.
Okay. Epilogue, Alicia. Okay.
She's a girl. She's a girl. She's beautiful. What a lovely voice. My love, did you decide on a name?
Yes. Oh, my darling girl. We have precious little time together. You'll never know us. But I want you to know that you are loved. I want you to know you're not alone. You will always be the beautiful child I held in my arms. You will smile the brightest smile. You will cry iridescent tears. You will know love, and you will know pain. You will know loss all too well. Because we live in an unforgiving world. But you are strong, and you will survive. You will struggle, and you will learn. You'll find people to call your own, and you will shine as their guiding light. For you will change the world, and the people around you. You'll forever be our princess. I have decided on her name. And her name will be... Maëlle.
Wow. Oh. We have an Act 3. Okay. Okay, so where does it start back? Okay, where it ended. Cool.
Alicia.
Actually, I prefer Maëlle.
I think I do too. But I'm not really Verso, and you're not really Maëlle, are you?
You're not Verso, no. You look and sound just like him, but you're you. I'm still Maëlle, though. You should have helped me remember.
Yeah, I wanted to, but I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. If I'd listened to Maman, if I hadn't trusted the writers, Verso would still be alive and you
Wouldn't exist.
wouldn't be caught in the middle. Maman did a terrible thing, painting you into Verso's canvas, giving you his memories, pretending the fire only took me. But I'm glad you exist.
Your father was right to erase everyone. It's better this way.
Better for who? Verso would never have wanted his canvas gone. He loved Esquier and his gestrels and grandes.
It was killing our mother. Staying here so long in a make-believe world with her make-believe family.
It's not make-believe. It's not. You're not. To me. Papa's here. He'll help me fix Lumiere.
Will he?
Maman painted a rather unflattering portrait of him. He's much warmer than the Renoir, you know.
I bet.
That's okay, so Maëlle is now OP, even though she already was. That raises very deep questions. Yeah, you know what? Like, at which point are they alive and not? Like, evidently, as she said, like it's Verso, but it's not really Verso, right? He inherited the memories of the original Verso, but he developed from there as an entirely original person for 77 years in this world, even though he started from nothing. So what defines a person, right? How... Is it just because he was not created as a human? He has developed a personality, right? He has developed feelings, memories. At which point does he become a living person? Obviously, biologically, he's not a human. I don't think he will be able to reproduce and stuff like that, right? Like the basic functions of a human as an animal. But like, mentally, I would say spiritually, but I know this word is linked to religion. I'm not talking about that stuff here. But as a spirit, as a mind, can you be a person if you have everything that makes someone someone? And that's also something you could apply. Like that's a rabbit hole that goes exceedingly deep. When you think about AI, for example, if we ever get, like, not current AI, if we ever get in the future to AI that is highly intelligent in terms of being able to develop as an entity, a single entity, like if any given instance can develop its own memories, its own feelings, because we say AI cannot have feelings, but feelings are reactions to something you experience. After it goes through the lens of your previous experiences, right? And all those millions of variables that make you since the day you were born, that make you feel any given emotion at any given point. If we get to a point where an AI is able to develop that, which might happen in the future, it looks like it might at some point. What are... Yeah, the borders will start becoming thinner and thinner, I feel. If you put that AI inside a human-like body, which is pretty much what Verso is, right? In a more artistic way, but the idea is the same, right? It's putting an artificial mind inside a human-looking body, and that artificial mind developing over years to develop very human-like features. At which point, is there a point where it becomes human in a social way, in everyday life, in the way it interacts with others? And that's what Miley's saying here. Verso is like deathly aware that he's not human. He's nothing but a copycat of someone that existed. And Miley is on the other side of that. She's saying to him that, to her, he is someone. So yeah, I think that's a debate that we might actually have in real life. In like maybe not tomorrow. AI is still far away from that. But I don't know in how long. In maybe couple dozen of years. I don't know. 20, 30, 50 years, 100 years. I'm not sure, but I imagine it's something we could get to. And it will be a very interesting debate. I'm not like...
He was the one erasing everyone. Why would he help repaint everything?
I hid the canvas before I entered, so Maman can't come back again. There's no need to erase the canvas anymore.
He'll want you to go home.
I'm not at risk like Maman. I haven't been in this canvas that long. Besides, Papa has a soft spot for me. He'll listen.
Yeah, just to finish on that, I'm not like... I know debates about AI is very dividing, like a lot of stuff, unfortunately, today. And people are like on a lot of like extreme opinions. It's either the worst or the best or whatever. I'm like in the middle. I think there are some good stuff about it and some stuff that is wrong. I just think it's outside of all those. I think it's just a very interesting debate to have as human beings, because it has a potential to redefine a lot of things about what we are, and it's just that I find fascinating. I don't want to take position on either, like on any debate or whatever. It's not my goal here. I just find it fascinating, and the game is basically touching on that, even though it's like masquerading it behind painters and writers, and you know, it's artists giving life. Yeah, and it was a very similar debate, obviously much more direct, in Nier Automata, which was an incredible game as well, about AI developing to become almost human, and at which point do they become human or not? Like, yeah, I really truly love those kinds of games and debates. I think they ask important questions, and I love to see how different artists and creators and designers see it, and how they inject their thoughts into their art, and how they present their ideas through their games or movies. Or it's always fascinating. Always, whatever the people think, they like the creator, he might hate it. They might hate it, and be like, yeah, no, they will never be human. Whatever. They might love it. Yeah, they will be human, no problem. Or they might be somewhere in the middle, like the Nier Automata. Yoko Taro, I think, the guy that is just asking questions in a neutral way. Like, I'm presenting opportunities for questions, which is why Nier Automata is so good. It just presents, opportunities for debates, basically. Whatever the author thinks and wants to say through their art. Sorry. I always love it, and it's very easy here to make the parallel. And it's a game, Clair Obscur, I already loved, absolutely loved, as I think you might have guessed already. But seeing all this unravel, understanding the story and the implications and all that is making me fall in love even more. Yeah. And about the dialogue they just had, I think Mael is on a dangerous road here. I mean, dangerous, not even dangerous. Sorry, I'm going to ramble a bit more. It's... She has a shit life. IRL. In real life, she has a very shit life. as she is right now. She caused her brother's death. In her mind, at least. I don't know what exactly transpired, but that's how she sees it, at least. And how everyone around her makes her feel, which is horrible. Because now we have the confirmation, by the way, that the mother actually painted her suffering in this world, in this canvas, which is horrible. But because she has a shit life, here she can speak, she is not suffering, she can live happy ever after for eternity, basically, if she wants. So I imagine that's where they are going with it, is that she just won't want to leave this world ever. And that's something that, you know, I can understand completely. I get people like that. If you are, if you are not happy, if you are deeply depressed or suffering in the real world, and you were offered a chance to start anew without all your troubles in a beautiful, perfect world you can paint and create as you wish. It's very tempting, right? Sure, it's not real life, but, you know, why would you not want to live there? It's if it's where you're happy, who is to judge you, right? I'm not saying I will do it. Like, I don't know, currently in my life I'm quite happy, so I don't know if that's the choice I would make, but I certainly understand it. And Verso will always be plagued by the thought that I'm not a real person. I'm not real. And I'm carrying the memories of someone that is dead, that is not me. It seems uncertain for now. I don't know if they will go the way of pitting them one against each other to finish the story with, like, a bang. Yeah, it's a very interesting road they are starting for this third act. And yeah, it's a question, the way Mael sees that is the same thing that was, the same questions that were asked when we started having virtual worlds. Obviously, it's limited to, you know, MMOs in real life, and we had Second Life at some point in the past, but those virtual worlds when you can just evolve and live in, even though quite limited, they already offer quite a way out of the real world for people like Mael. And you see it in you know, in some medium, especially in some isekai mangas. I'm not talking about like the run-of-the-mill harem shit isekais, but better ones that actually, like isekai, for those that don't know, is a very popular genre of manga and animes where usually someone that has a very shitty life dies or whatever, and is transported into another world. That's the proper definition. Usually it's like a fantasy world or whatever video game, online game they were playing, and they start living in it, right? A lot of it is just garbage, like fan service, harem shit. But some of them are very interesting. I'm thinking about something like, I know we had one which was called Log Horizon a few years back. Unfortunately, the anime stopped. I need to read the light novel. But there was some interesting. It was not perfect, but there was some interesting thoughts and debates there about their place in the new world, and you know, do we go back to Earth? Do we try to find a way to go back to the real world or not? Like, why wouldn't we stay here? Right? The kind of, yeah, I don't know. It's something that popped up a few years back in the real world. Nowadays, MMOs are pretty much dying, and you know, it's not as much of a question. When VR came about, we all thought, yeah, maybe we will have those breathing world we can lose ourselves in. But obviously that is so far away that it's not really a talking point anymore. But, you know, it will come back one day. And once those worlds start to exist, who is to judge? If some people just want to go live permanently there, I don't know. You know, you could think of pretty extreme ways where people would be, you know, will pay to basically stay in bed all day and have someone feed them and clean them, whatever, and they would just play all day and just, I mean, to us it will be play, to them it will be just live inside a world 24/7. I don't know. This is going into like fan fictions and almost science fiction stuff. But you know, seeing how sad and depressed a lot of people are in the real world, it's definitely a story you could write. If technology was able to, or art, like in this world, the painted world, if something was able to provide those people with another world they could live in, what's to say they would not do it and just abandon the current real world for it? Anyway, yeah, I've rambled a lot. It's like an hour video and I have almost no gameplay, but it's really something that is fascinating to me. Something that I could like talk about for hours, as you noticed. And that's, yeah. The fact that this game touches upon that is like chef's kiss for me. Incredibly on point. I don't think there is anything to loot here, or... Yeah, the creator is Renoir, yeah, for sure, okay. That confirms it.
Papa.
Alicia. You're safe. I thought I told you to stay home.
Technically, my body's at home.
Some of Eileen's finest work. I regret that it caused you so much pain. What Eileen did was unfair to you most of all. Please, accept the Descendre family's apologies. I know it seems absurd to offer oblivion as recompense, but perhaps that's the outcome we both desire.
What?
I'm proud of you. Getting your mother out of the canvas was not easy. Once we erase the canvas, we won't have to worry anymore.
She's home now. Why?
You know your mother. Verso painted this canvas. It contains a piece of his soul. She'll never willingly part with it.
No.
For the sake of the living, we must part with the dead.
No, Papa. See, I hid the
She
canvas.
will always find it. This is our only opportunity, while she's too sick from her prolonged descent into the canvas to return.
No. Papa. Papa, please. This is Vasso's only canvas. You can't destroy the last piece of him that we have. This is my home now. You can't just decide...
Your home? After all that with your mother, you want to stay?
You know how little remains of my life outside.
Alicia, you'll die. You've already been here longer than you should.
But...
No. Look at me, I said no. I am not letting my daughter risk her life. Alicia.
No, Mum. I'm not going to lose myself if I stay.
I know full well you will, and I am not doing this again!
No! Papa, what are you...
It's time to go home.
Mes amis!
All aboard!
Vasso, come on. Come on. I did it so easily. What am I doing wrong?
Don't be discouraged. It's only been a day since you remembered your painter's side.
We believe in you.
Remember them. Painting isn't about verisimilitude, it's about essence. Truth of who they are. Your father made the axles, right? She who plays with wonder, he who guards truth with lies. They're the essence of your mother and your brother.
How did we go marched? Well, your hair.
much to talk about.
So you were her daughter? And you were a paintress too?
So cool, right?
And you knew this whole time! You fucking coward! You betrayed us! We trusted you!
You can bring them back too. Yeah? Everyone we've lost.
Yeah, but I need chroma and Papa controls all the chroma in the canvas.
No. Not all of it. The expeditioners. The ones killed by Nevrons. Gustave noticed their chroma remains in their bodies. They never dissipated, like the Gamage.
It's old chroma and not pure. It won't be like bringing the two of you back, but we could use it in other ways.
Time for the greatest expedition in history.
Wow. Let's have him back as Verso. Is it the same? It is. Oh no. Here he has the band on the arm. Okay. Yeah, so it's this is going to be so hard playing that act. I can feel it already. I'm so conflicted. Wait, I don't like that. A real mail. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. It was heartbreaking when at the very start of the cinematic, right after Renoir appeared, and he held Mel in his arms, and he was like, no, and Mel was like, yeah, I'm here, but my body is in the real world. And the camera panned to Verso. He had that sad look, like, what am I? It's heartbreaking, really. I have no other words. Sorry, my vocabulary is limited, but so Verso is by far my favorite character in the story so far. It was even before all those revelations. You guys knew that. I've always said it, pretty much, or showed it at least. But so I think he's still my. Like, whatever happens, I think for now I will always side with him. But I also kind of understand Maël, although, like, I understand, I think, Renoir. It's so hard. I get Maël, really, truly, I understand. But Renoir is right. It's in the way that, as a parent, I mean, he doesn't want to lose his daughter. He's right that she will lose herself here and die here. And, if it's her choice, then it's fine. But as a parent, you will never be okay with letting your daughter die away from you like this, right? It's just, basic emotional response. I think. So I understand everyone here, and that's how, it's so well written. This is going to be painful. Fucking hell. And those two girls here, now they know they are not human either, right? So I imagine there will be some very interesting discussions with Verso. So let's go for it.
Lune.
I was right not to trust you.
And what would you have done in my position?
I wouldn't have betrayed my expedition. I would have warned them that everyone they cared about was about to be erased. That they were about to be erased. I would have told them the truth. Because after everything we've been through, we deserved that.
So you choose your expedition over your mother?
That's your problem. You think in false dichotomies. It wasn't an either-or situation. Other solutions were possible if you'd only trusted us enough to ask.
Knowing what you know now, would you have helped me force my mother out of the canvas? I don't apologize for saving her, but I am sorry I broke your trust, and I will do everything I can to help bring everyone back.
I guess we'll see.
Tough one. Well, I imagine tough one is something that I will say a lot.
Save it. I don't need your mea culpa. You did what you felt you had to. Of course, you were wrong. But, oh well.
I thought you'd be more upset.
I was. I got over it. Everything I knew about our world is wrong. And you know what? I don't care. 'Cause death isn't death anymore. And that means I can see my husband again.
CL.
Oh, please. I'd sacrifice you in a heartbeat to get him back. So, I understand. We're good.
Thank you.
As long as you help me bring Pierre back, you owe me.
You got it.
As long...
You got it.
I like her reaction here, more than Lune's. And I like her outlook as well. Like, yeah, okay, it's all fake, but whatever. I'm happy here, as I am. And I can get my lover back, so, It's a very positive outlook, as she always has had, I guess, but I know something about her character was not clicking with me. I wasn't hating her, it's just I wasn't like... I just didn't care too much about her as a character. She was rightly written, right? It's just probably someone in real life I would not have become too close to. That's all there is to it, right? But here I get her, right? More than Lune's, which I usually clicked more with during the story. Yeah.
Everyone's mad at you.
Are you?
Isky can be sad, or bad, or even rad, but never, ever mad. Bad things happen when we get mad.
Oh, I know.
But I can never be mad at you.
The wonky proportions of Esquier are so childlike.
Isky bad.
It makes so much sense that he's the creation of Verso when he was a kid, and it's just so cute.
Not to say I told you so, but I do believe that I did, in fact, tell you so.
Thanks for the support.
Was it worth it? What will you do now?
I'll do my best to earn their trust back.
Quite a steep hill to climb.
Yeah. Worth it though. Probably. Where is Mel now? Yeah, okay. We still have our guy here.
Boy,
I'm still missing 3 gestures though.
We have to push Papa out of the canvas before he erases everything.
I'm surprised he hasn't already.
He's been weakened by his battle with Maman. That's probably why he hasn't come after us. But it won't stop him for long.
If you and your father keep fighting, you risk breaking the world again. Another fracture, but this time, it might be you trapped inside the monolith.
Also, the fracture was the war between Aline and Renoir. Okay.
What's the alternative?
Maybe you should go home.
Professor.
You're fighting each other, but you're all doing the same thing.
No.
Eileen wants her son back. Renoir wants you and Eileen back. You want Gustave back. The cycle we needed to break wasn't the gommage. It's your family's cycle of grief.
Yeah, exactly.
Our whole world carries the burden of your family's grief.
Wow. Straight to the point here. Oh, wow. The landscape has changed a lot. Wait, let me go back to... I haven't noticed before. We didn't come back to camp after... Okay, no, we still have the monolith. Okay. There's nothing written on it. Create the greatest expedition. Wait, can I... Okay, so can I... We can't use the Luminas right now, right? She did unlock more skills, right? We need to check that as well. Okay, we can do it here now. Okay. Not skills. Yeah, that's what I wanted to check. Okay, she has unlocked. Here are the new ones. Void damage, okay. 5 hits, high single target damage. Extreme single target damage. I mean, I can buy all 3, so let's just buy them. Very high void damage to all enemies, 4 hits. Okay. So if we can get her to start the fight with 7 points, it's like all the fights start and end with her, basically. Burning canvas seems like a very strong attack. Did extreme single target damage? Okay, we already had all that, right? Oh, yeah, that's the one I wanted to learn. I still need 6 more levels though. Monocle is still missing a few of those, which is a shame. We'll see if we can find them. Challenges. Oh, we can go to 1 million damage. Wow, okay. Let's not put more challenges. I'm already self-inflicting a few of them, like only parrying, stuff like that. So I think it's good to not go overboard if we want to finish this series one day, which we do want to finish, definitely. Yeah, something I wanted to go check is our Pictos. So she has second chance here, okay. This is level 10. I think... Yeah, she has one level 9, but this is the one that we really don't want to lose. So... This could pretty much be removed, right? Instead of painted power. I need to unlock that. Oh, it costs only 5. Yeah, I really need to unlock it quickly. Okay, let's go. Check up on the others. Okay, let's see what's up.
Nice hair.
Oh, yeah. That.
I can't believe there's another world out there. A world I'll never get to see.
I'm sorry. I didn't. My memories. I would have told you if I'd known.
Don't apologize. You were trapped too. You lived among us. You're one of us. Even if you're also one of them.
It's so weird. I have memories of 2 childhoods, 2 homes, 2 Lumiere.
You're not an orphan anymore. You just found your family. Don't you want to be with them?
I love my family, but they're all gone, in one way or another. And you're my family too. So are Gustav and Emma. And I didn't see it at the time, but all the families who took turns taking care of me.
Maya.
This is a lot to take in.
Yeah. But for the first time in a long time, I have hope.
They are pretty upbeat, in a way, all things considered. I would imagine one of the reactions you could have if you were them, learning all that, would be like despair. Like, what is the point of the life we're living if we're not anything? Right? And we could die if Mel or Renoir or anyone just snaps their finger, we're just dead. What are we? What's the point of it, right? Although to be fair, it's always been like that, right? They have always known that they were weak and able to die immediately at the snap of a finger every year, basically, with the gommage, so it probably changes the perspective on all of this a lot compared to what we could have as, you know, humans on Earth. Let's write in Gustav's journal once more. She spent some time writing in the journal. She writes about everything. Painters, Aline, Renoir. So no matter what happens, the truth will be written somewhere. Maëlle immerses herself in Gustav's journal, poring over every detail. She will forever cherish his memory. The memories of Gustav inspire Maëlle. Oh. Okay. She's sure that when she brings the apprentices back, they will want to read this story. Okay, so... She is... That journal just became the most valuable item in the world. In this world, at least. I thought she did unlock another skill. Okay. I thought it would be here. Okay. It's okay. Let's create the greatest expedition in history.
Clair Obscur, trouble, obscur, trouble de rature, courera et fait. Clair obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair obscur, trouble de rature, trouvera et fait. Clair obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle.
That's a beautiful way of going through scenes. Those transitions are very smooth. Wait, so we have an army of zombies now. What is going on? That's not what I expected them to do. Oh, he can fly, finally. Man, we are going to have so many episodes of just explorations. I don't think you guys are ready. I will explore every single nook and cranny of this world before I'm leaving. Okay, I'm excited. As if I wasn't before. I'm even more excited. Okay, final objective. Expel Renoir.
Once we're ready, we can head to Lumiere.
Okay. So we can end whenever we want. Oh, we're on Dark Shores, obviously. Okay, yeah. Esquier. Actually, let's try. It's still danger. Wow. Let's try a fight here. See what we can do or not. Wait, I haven't actually equipped Kills of Mail. What do we remove though? I mean, I get that. I never really use it, so that is such a good skill, I feel. This can break. This is pretty useless as well. Oh, it's cheap. High single target lightning damage. Oh, Gustave Hommage, okay, that's what she unlocked. It's like an overload, right? I guess I can have that as well. Like extreme. What is extreme now that we went above? I want to try Stendhal as well. Now that we went above the... to be fair, I already have extreme damage here. Now, let's put Phantom Strike. Okay. So let's see what happens when we fight those guys here. Okay, we are playing before them, but they're playing twice.
Void, take everything.
Ready to strike.
I'm not doing much yet. Again. I'm doing some damage, which I wasn't before. I need to put as much burn on him as I can.
Ready to parry.
Bring it on.
Okay. That hurts.
Parry it.
Get ready.
Oh no.
Oh well.
I did a normal parry instead of gradient. Okay, well, I'm getting destroyed still, but I can see the HP bar moving now, so there is hope. Maybe at the end of my travels, once I've leveled up some more, when I come back towards Lumiere. It's probably for that reason that it's down there, close to Lumiere, actually. Now that I think of it, so where can... Oh. Wait. Oh, wow. How high can you go? That's Lumiere, right? Yeah. How high can you go? But there's the big fucking tower here. Wait, what? Am I going... No, I can't go further than that, okay. So how fast can I land in there somewhere? No, I can't. Okay, I need to start from the bottom. There is an island here.
Flashing through the sky!
Wow. Okay, well, I will stop there for today. Next time we start the exploration, look at that. Yeah, that's a thumbnail for sure. Could you stop moving? Oh, Luné, okay. Wait, I want the girls to move a bit so they look better, composition-wise. Well, I guess it's good enough. Okay. So yeah, I will stop there for today on that beautiful screen. It was a pretty different episode today, I felt. I talked a lot of rambling. I hope you guys don't mind. That's, you know, one of the big reasons I play games, video games. It's, you know, for the thoughts and everything that it provokes. That's why I think it's such an incredible medium. Although, obviously, you know, other art medium like music is an incredible medium as well. And I love that it's so well represented here. With Verso, you know, playing piano and stuff like that. And the incredible composition of Lorient Testar as well. But yeah, it's really the reason, one of the main reasons I play those games and why I tend to gravitate a lot towards story-heavy games. So even though that's not something I feel I've done too much in the game so far, because, you know, I did some rambling, but because I hadn't a clear vision of the story, it was hard for me to, you know, attach it to a train of thought. Right? I had like suppositions, but I wasn't sure of anything, so it was hard to speculate too much. But yeah, that's something I like to do. That's something I would like to continue doing in future games. It's not going to be every episode like that. I will timestamp everything as usual, so you can. I think I might as well timestamp my rambling, so you can skip from one to another if you're not interested. But yeah, that's something I like to do. So you can tell me, guys, if that's something you enjoy too, or you want to see more or less, or I'm always interested. But yeah, the story is incredible. That game is just, it's as good as it gets, really. So yeah, I will finish it entirely. I will explore everything, and I can't wait. I just can't wait. I'm sad to have to end it here, to be honest. But it's a good natural end point here for this episode. So that's what we will do. Oh, there is that fucking dragon there. Oh yeah, I can't wait to explore more. Okay, well, I will stop there, my rambling for today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope I will see you again for more adventures in the next episode. Bye.